I'm Marie Atkinson. I'm Vice President of the Pieceful Hearts Quilting Guild. We meet in North Augusta, South Carolina. We have members all over the area. I've been a member since 1997. Been quilting for over 20 years. We have about 130 members. We meet on Mondays and Thursdays every week. We have workshops, and we have social bees, and we have covered dish luncheons, and we have all kind of fun activities. A quilt bee, back in like the early days of quilting, was where a group of women got together to quilt one quilt, and they had a wooden frame that the quilt was wrapped around or strapped to or clamped to some fashion, and they sat and they hand sewed that quilt, the 3 layers of the quilt together. Because it is so time consuming, they were able to get it done in 1 or 2 days. Whereas with today, a quilt bee is totally social, where we come together, we're working on our own projects, and we are still meeting for that social aspect. So one of the best things about quilting is the social aspect. Meet new friends, and I've got lifelong friends now here in the Guild that I've made from being here so long. Being a member of a guild is very important. When I self-taught, there were things I didn't know I was doing wrong. And if I felt frustrated, I had nobody to ask. So with being a member of a guild, we get together, we share not only what we've done, but we share frustrations, and we share, how can I do this better? And that also helps me as an officer of the guild know what classes and workshops to line up with our groups, to help them to teach them how to learn to do whatever they're trying to do better. Quilting is not just what a woman does anymore to make a cover for her family. It is so much more, and yes, there is the hobby side of it, but it's also a very big, it is some people's careers. The teaching, the quilting for others. There are a lot of people who want to quilt, but they don't want to make it. So the quilters today have the opportunity to make quilts, custom quilts for people. And the tools we have today make that way more easy to do than, say, in the 70s when I started. Because in the 70s when I started, you had to take a template of either paper or cardboard, transfer that pattern to that template, and then cut around it, and it was very, very time consuming. Quilting is about passion. And so if you want to learn to quilt, it doesn't matter whether you're man, woman, child. I've taught children to quilt. It's not about your economic status, because trust me, if you don't have the money to buy fabric, we have lots, we'll share.